In this video, I'm going to go over the goals overview in Followup CRM. So on the home page, you'll see the goals display. You have your bid volume and your captured contract volume goals. And then you also have your sales behavior quota goals. Note that not everybody uses the sales behavior hour goals, but we'll dive into this later in the video. The bid volume is how much you're bidding every month, and the bid volume quota is how much you need to bid each month. So if you're wondering how you should calculate your bid volume and captured contract goals, say as a company, your goal is to close 1 million in sales every month. This will be displayed as the gray bar in your goals overview. Now let's say that your closing ratio is 50%. So you close 50% of the projects that you propose. So if your monthly goal is $1 million and your closing ratio is 50%, that means that you'll need to bid $2 million in order to reach that goal. When you filter by user, you can select the company, which will show everybody's individual quotas combined. But if you were to select an individual user, you'll be able to see that individual's quotas. So as an example, I will select this user, hit apply, and then you'll see that individual's goals and quotas. So the sales behavior hours are according to your activities. So these activities you can find in the project. So I'm going to go to File Data. And I'm going to select one of these as an example. So these activities you can find in the third column of a file. So you have a credit assigned to each of these activities. So for example, every time you complete a support ticket, you can check it off and you'll receive a 30-minute credit for that. And you can assign a credit to each activity based on how long they take in the settings area, which I will show you right now. So to assign sales behavior quota values, you'll go to settings and then sales behaviors here. And then you can select the edit button to assign a value to those as well. You can also set individual quotas by going to people. And then if you scroll down, you can assign those specific values by clicking on this dollar icon right here. And once you get here, you can adjust whatever the contract volume and these values should be by clicking here. So first you'll select the month and the year that you want the quota to begin, and then you'll determine the bid count, which refers to how many bids they need to deliver. You can have a bid volume dollar amount that you need to bid, and you can also have a number of proposals you need to deliver. So for example, if you want that individual to deliver 2 million in proposals, but they need to also deliver at least 6 proposals. You can also have a bid gross margin that they need to deliver. So say they need to deliver at least $200,000 in gross margin. Contract is the same as bid count. So say your contract volume is 1 million, you will need to win at least 3 contracts. And then gross margin is the same. We want them to win at least $100,000 in gross margin. And then sales behaviors is how many hours you want your individual team members to accomplish every month. If your company doesn't have an individual quota for each user, then you can choose one under the entire company's quota under. Every user's quota automatically contributes to the company's reports, but if you don't want them to, you can uncheck that in the box in this corner right here. You can choose to use the quotas you want, but if you only want to use bid volume and not bid count, you would just place a 0 in the bid count space. And that's pretty much it.